lads, welcome back to Ben Does FM, and in this episode we are taking on our first competitive game in FM26. We are of course in our Austria Vienna save, and we have got a game in the UEFA Conference League to kick things off. Let's get into the episode. Right, before we get into it then, chaps, just want to say, if you are new around here, please do subscribe to the channel. It will be very much appreciated. A couple of my videos and tweets went a bit nuts last week. So, yeah, if you are new around here, I would appreciate if you could subscribe. It costs absolutely nothing to do so, and it will massively help me out on my journey to get 1,000 subscribers. So, would really appreciate it. Since you were last with me, quite a bit has happened, but not a lot has happened, if that makes any sense. We have gone away and done a lot of recruitment to the backroom staff. We have progressed through some friendlies. I did say I was going to show you some friendlies on camera, but given how long it just took us to get through a couple of the days early on in the save, I just wanted to get through those for you and get forward to some actual meaningful games. We've done okay in our friendly games. I was playing around with formations, tactics, because I'm still not sure what's going to be the best to use. I think, though, we are going to come down on the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-4-1-1 out of possession. I think that might be pretty standard. We have made some signings as well, so let's just go into those and show you those. We've got no money whatsoever. So how do I get into transfer window history? Is that it? Transfer history. There we go. Sorry, it just took me a while to find that. We've got no money to spend. So these are all loan signings. Sam Mather has come in from Man United. He can play left wing or in the 10. I think we're going to play him in the 10. He looks pretty decent for a 20-year-old. We have signed Federico Casa from Atalanta as well. He's come in. He can also play in the 10. He looks like he's going to be pretty decent. Look at that value and look at that potential. He might be someone we might look to sign when we actually get some money. And then Amir Ghana from Hapoel Beersheva has also come in on loan. He can play left side of midfield. We can play anywhere across the front three, really. So they're the positions, as you can see, that we've looked to strengthen in. We didn't make these signings before we submitted the UEFA Conference League squads. So the only one who has made it in is Sam Mather from Man United. So that's what's been happening off camera. Let's get into this game. I'm excited to show you our very first game in FM26 and the Austria Vienna Beta save. So let's get into this Conference League game. Team to face KF of Valencia. We're still figuring out our best team and who we want to play in what positions. So we're going to go with Sarin, Radlinger in goal, Ramphthal at right back, Handel and Dragovic at centre half, Grenache at left back, Kang, He and Barry in midfield, Fisher wide right, Mather in the shadow striker role, and Sakaria wide left, and Jonas Egstein. I think he's going to be our main man in the save, or certainly in these early seasons. I've signed him in FM24 a couple of times, but he's going to be our centre forward. A lot is pending on him. That's the team to face Valencia in the Conference League. So let's get into the game. Here we go then, chaps. Our first look at FM26 and this loading match day screen. We are obviously in the beta, so might be a little bit buggy. Apologies if it is. We're leaving the sounds on for this one. We did play a lot of FM24 without the sounds. If you prefer them off, do let me know in the comments down below. So far, this is pretty good for FM26. I'm liking the new matchday experience. You'll see there, we haven't got the kits downloaded. We are looking at getting an Austria League kit into the game, so we'll have our actual kits at some point. But at the moment, we'll have to play without them. As you can see here, pretty immersive match day. Much better than what it was before. Before we go anywhere, we are just going to have a quick look at settings. So, key highlights, take dynamic mode off, match between them. Yeah. So this is really annoying me. There needs to be a 1.5. Because 1.25 I think is too slow, 1.75 is too quick. Anyway, that all looks pretty good. So let's get into this game. We are very much learning about the squad at the moment. I did watch all the friendly games. We were quite inconsistent. We did play some decent sides, but I'm interested to see how we get on in our first competitive game in our Austria Vienna save. And I thought they were in on goal there. Highlight straight away from kickoff, by the way. And there's a little bug for you. You can't see the score. Excellent. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more of those. That's good football from us. Fisher's got this into Mather. I'll be interested to see how he gets on. The youngster from United. That is a great ball out wide to Ramphtal. And Fisher really should have done better with that. It's a very good opportunity. Yeah, as you can see here, no scoreline, but you can see it here. So, looks like Fisher's just got injured, which is not ideal. As I said, we are learning about the team. So, best lineup, hot prospects, all that sort of thing. Still figuring out pretty much everything. We are playing a team here from Albania, so I would expect to beat them. And if we don't, it's going to be concerning. Mather's just knocked that into a bit of an area, but we've given it back to the Albanian sides. Balad just played a great 1-2 there, and that is a big opportunity. See if we can do anything, though, after picking it up from them. No, we can't. Let me know what you think down below as well, fellas. Right, corner to us here, just about the matchday experience. What's the Lino doing there? Just waggling his flag about. Yeah, we've picked up the seconds, and I thought that was in. What an effort that was. Yeah, let me know what you're liking about FM26. I do like this screen. There's a lot of information here, but I do like it. I would be really keen just to see what you like, what you don't like in FM26 at the moment. Really like it if we hadn't have given that away there. Right, the Albanians are getting at us here. Castri has put... What's going on there? Look at this. Castrati has beaten 3 of our players there and then just stuck it in the top corner. So our first competitive game here is not going to plan. We have got a free kick now just before half-time. The keeper's punched it. I thought I was just going to dip in and the net was going to ripple there, but we've missed an open goal. So we have been a better side in that first 45 minutes, but we are going to go in 1-0 down. We don't want to be going into the second leg behind here, I would say. It's a great bit of play from Granouche. He's just giving it away in the end. He's picked it back up. See what Barry can do. Mather's put it into Eggstein. Not seen too much of him yet. It's good football from us, though. What an effort that is. How many of these have we had in this game? We've had 3 or 4 real long-range efforts that look like they've nearly got in the top corner. Right, can we win this and then build? We can. Barry's going to pick this one up. Then Ishku's come on. He's done okay. That's really good football from us. Love this. That's a really good ball. Looks like it might be offside. What a save that is. Right, it's a free kick to us. We've gone short here of Sakaria. He's had a long-range effort. It's hit the post. Barry's picked it up. We've got the rebound. Their keeper is having an unbelievable time of things. I think it's offside anyway, but we definitely should have scored. Right, let's bring on some subs because we're not doing too well here. How do I even do that? Tactics, there you go. Being a bit of a wally there. Right, a few changes made there. We need to try and get back in this game. As I said, I don't want to be going away from home behind in this tie. How long we got left? Can't even see. Can't see because the timing's gone. Right, throw on deep in the Albanians' half. Can we do something here? That is a penalty. What? What are they giving there? How's that not a penalty? Okay, interesting. Valencia have definitely got away with one there. I thought that was a stonewall penalty. I was just waiting. Well, the whistle did go, but it was a free kick. Anyway, see if we can get back in this game. This is good football from us. Can we just get a shot off, please? That is a great pass. Can't find a way through at the minute. We're huffing and puffing. Playing some decent stuff, it seems. Created quite a few opportunities. Right, that is great football. Can we now... Oh, what's happened? Botic, what an opportunity that was. What an opportunity that was. We are absolutely battering them here. Botic has nicked that on. Waiting for the flag to go. No flag. There is the flag. I didn't know if it was going to be raised. Oh dear, I thought we'd equalised then. I thought we'd equalised. It's been all us. Be really helpful to find out how long we've got left in the game. That is a great ball out to Deshinuku. I don't know what he's just done there. Now Valencia are going to try and hit us on the counter. That should be no bother. Nearly a 2xG there. Disappointing first result for us at Austria Vienna. Nearly a 2xG to their 0.77. And we've come away with a defeat. A lot to do now in the second leg, so we will fly through to that game. We are going to get stuck into the players. But that is the end of our first ever game on FM26, competitive game at least. And it's ended in defeat. Right, our second competitive game on camera then, fellas. First game was obviously the first leg against Vlasnia. Lost 1-0. We have since played in the Cup, the Austrian Cup, and we won 4-2. So that was a much better result. We did make a few changes. A couple of the loan signings played. But this is the important one. We've got to win this game. Team is going to be pretty similar to what it was before. We are going to play Ganna on the left-hand side in this one. Oh, no, he's unregistered, so we can't do that. Who are we going to play left wing? Let's just have a quick look. I'm still getting to grips with the side. So I'm going to go Zakaria. So we'll have to move him. Who's going to play wide right then? Let's go with Salic. Sorry, I'm just having a look around the team on this one. Is it better if we switch them two? Yeah, let's switch them two around. So Salic is going to play on the left. Zakaria is going to play on the right-hand side. I think we've got to change. We can't play Ganna. What am I up to here? Sorry, fellas. Who's Rugas? What's he saying? Let's have a look at him. Ragas. 27-year-old. Let's play him in the shadow striker role and see if that does anything. We've got to take Ganna out. Boateng can come in. Have we got anyone else down here? Why is that not working? There we go. Right. So that is the side to face Vlasnia in the second leg. Sorry about that. Just wanted to have a little tweak of the team. A little bit a couple of changes. Yeah, let's see how we get on. We have got to win this game because we have got to get some money in the door. We are pretty skint here at Austria Vienna. So let's see what we can do. Right, we're just going to get straight into the game for this one. Let's see how we get on away from home. I'll tell you what we are going to just do. We're just going to see if we can turn the sounds. Can we... No, so you can't turn them down, which is a little bit annoying. But anyway, right, let's get into it. Another early highlight like there was in the first leg. Oh, nothing doing there. But we have got to play better than we did in this first leg. They haven't even got a full stadium, this lot. If we go 2-0 down, I will be worried. Very long range effort there. Still haven't got a scoreline or a time to keep an eye on, which is not ideal. Let's see how we get on in this game. Still very much finding my feet with this Austria team. A team I'm obviously not massively familiar with. We are still looking to try and add in the market. That is a great ball. See what Zakaria can do down this right-hand side. This skip pass, he's found Barry, and there is the equaliser, 1-1. I do feel like we were a much better team in this first leg, so I'm hoping we can actually stick the ball away. We created a pretty decent XG in that first leg, so as I said, hopefully we can actually stick the ball in the back of the net. That's gone through about 5 players, it looked like, but it's 1-1, that's all that matters, and it looks like a highlight pretty much straight away. Right, can we squeeze this? It's a great tackle from Barry. We haven't managed to pick up this second ball. Don't know if this is going to be a highlight or if it's just... Oh my God, what have we done there? That was an interesting choice of pass. And that is an interesting choice of goalkeeping. So we have let Vlasnia get straight back in front here with a shocking piece of defending. I don't know what we're doing at right back. I don't know what the keeper's doing. Twice. I don't know why he's tried to play it at midfield. Balaj has then just knocked it round him and knocked it into an empty net. Goal kick to Vlasnia. We haven't been particularly good in this first half. We might need to make some changes in the second. We really need to get these loan signings registered if we can, but we've got to win this game first. Can't get near Vlasnia at this rate. Kaluku's in behind and he's hit the post. Right, we need to step up our game here, otherwise we are going to be out of the Conference League and we desperately need the Conference League money. Highlights still going on. Mali is now in behind. And that is 3-1 on aggregate. We are staring down the barrel of a very, very early exit here. Right, Prazarek down this right-hand side. He's knocked it into Zakaria, who's done brilliantly there. He's put it into Roggers. If he can square this, we've got bodies in the box. Tell me that's not offside. I think this is an own goal. It is. We have pulled one back. Roggers actually did really well here. He's put it back into an area. And Zakaria has just, again, it's taken 2 deflections. Keeper's got absolutely no chance. I don't really care at this stage. It's 2-2. We have been very good. I'm really struggling without shouts. Let me know in the comments down below if you are struggling during the game without shouts. But free kick to us here. If we can somehow equalise just before half-time. It's a good save from the Vlasnian keeper. We were excellent in the cup game, though I think we played a team down in the second division, so you'd expect us to beat them. I expected us to beat an Albanian team, to be perfectly honest. But probably tells you where we are and how much work we're going to need to do on this team. And without the European money, it's going to be really tough to do it. We've also got a couple of players that have or are going to be opting out of their contracts, which is not ideal. They're 2 of our better players. We are trying to move them on, again, just trying to get some money into the club. But, yeah, this is a real key fixture for us in the context of this first season and probably the whole save, to be perfectly honest. That's really good football, though. Prazarek is going to get this in the box. We're at the back post. What a save that is. We have stuck it in the rebound. Salic with an excellent header. I don't know who their keeper is in goal for Vlasnia, but he has pulled off some unbelievable saves in his first 2 games. It's hit the post and then he saved it. It has fallen back to us after a couple of tackles. We've stuck it in the empty net. We are level on aggregate, which is the main thing now. Oh, we've managed to do that. Zakaria has actually done really well in this game so far. He's then just ran in to our right back, Pazorek. So that's not ideal. Vlasnia now on the break. And what a goal that is. And we are 1 goal behind again on aggregate. Just as I was saying how well Zakaria has done in this game, he's done something stupid down the right-hand side and they've managed to stick it away. Right, can we somehow again try and find back into the game? What a goal that is. This is like an absolute pinball machine at the moment. Salic has scored. We are again level on aggregate. And an absolute goal fest here in Albania. A really good finish, this one from Salic. Got no idea where we are in the game, how many minutes have gone, so we are guessing. Corner to us here. Zakaria is going to whip this one in towards the back post, and I think that was Plavotic. I mean, he's probably got to do better there. Gone straight into another highlight, though. I don't know if we have been the better team in this game. We have been over the course of 2 legs, I would say. We have brought on Mava and Botic, so see if they can help us. Johannes Eggstein has not been very good so far. We're knocking it around well anyway. Can we try and do something here? Prazarek down the right-hand side. He's gone into Kang Lee. He's really good football. What a goal we have just scored there. We have absolutely torn them apart. They haven't got anywhere near us. And is that Salic's hat-trick or is that his second? I think it's his hat-trick. But what a goal this is. They didn't get anywhere near us here, Vlasnia. And Botic and Salic have combined. And what a finish. And we are now ahead on aggregate for the first time in the tie. Nothing silly now. Again, it'd be really helpful to know where we are in the match. But we can't because we can't see the score all the time. Really good football again. I don't know if they've changed formation, but we seem to be dominating in midfield. That is a great ball from Zakaria. Mafa's in behind, and that is a great finish and another great goal from us. I don't know what time we're on, as I keep saying, so we are just going to move to balanced formation. And hopefully now see out this tie. We are going to make a couple of more changes in a sec. Again, fellas, I've got no idea where we are in the game, how long's left or anything. But we are 2 goals up on aggregate, so that's the main thing. I don't know if they're going to be pulling this back now. An unbelievable game if you're a neutral. I'm going to say this is a late highlight. No idea. Ramsdale down the right-hand side. It's a great ball into Mava again. Who has cut it back. And I think that was Botic who has scored. I think he's got his second of the game. I think we might have to start Botic. He has certainly started this season better than Eggstein. Mava's done really well since he's come on as well. The young loanee from Man United. It's a great ball. Great cutback. And we are now comfortably going through to the next round of the Conference League. As I said, we are desperate for this Conference League money. Blanzia have just hit the woodwork, but we are 3 goals to the good now on aggregate, so it doesn't really matter. And that is full time. And what a game. 10-goal thriller for you.